Tommy, your girlfriend can't sit with you on the stage there. You know, I don't care what you told her last night. You've got it. Let's get her off. That's right.
Tonight, almost live, it's America Tonight. 30 minutes of TV on the UBS network, located on the UBS Broadcasting Mall in El Tacoma, California, the unfinished furniture capital of the world, with Dr. Stanley Turnbull, who can teach you how to get ahead by sticking cigarettes in your nose. Mr. Abe Vigoda, who stars in a show that ends in SH, and it's not MASH. But it is on another network, so I won't say it, but see if you can guess anyway. With the music of Happy Kind and the Mirthmakers. And me, I'm Jerry Hubbard. Hi, everybody. And now here's your host, the toast of the coast, Mr. Barth Gimbel.
Right on it. Thank you, Happy. Thank you, everybody. Good evening, and welcome again to America Tonight. I'm Barth Kimball, and if you've been watching regularly, and if not, a big tub of shame on your head. You may recall that I mentioned an idea that I've been kicking around for a smash new situation comedy show, they call them. I brought it up here on the show in the first place, actually, because the powers that be here at UBS had neglected to give me so much as the time of day. Such as it is. Well, things seem to change pretty quickly after I premiered the idea here on the air. Not only are the program executives giving me the time of day now, they're also giving me the date and the number of days left in the year, so it worked. I had a call from Mr. Danny Torgeson, who runs the network's comedy, variety, sports, and religious public service programming here. And we've got a tentative lunch, kind of a lunch thing going for about a week and a half from now, but just to keep the fires lit, and maybe in the interest of changing that penciled-in appointment to something in ink, I want to showcase one of the key scenes from the first episode of For God's Sake. Now, that's the show I've created, and in it, I play God. Okay. And pretending to be my co-star, though, of course, the part will probably be played by just as easily by Michael Brandon or Michael Landon, for that matter, any available guest star. Meantime, pretending to play the part, here's my co-host and announcer, Mr. Jerry Hubbard. Maybe if you do good, you'll get the part. Who knows?
Good. You told me about this show, and I think it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Right to the top, I think. Anyway, Jerry will be reading the part of a character I called Stanley Drinkbottom, because he's sort of a comical guy, and it's a real funny name. And anyway, this guy...
I like funny names like that.
Well,
because it lets people know when you're supposed to be funny.
Drinkbottom,
yeah.
Or Stanley, even. Anyway, he's a comical guy, and he doesn't believe that I'm God. And so we have this scene here. In this scene, yeah. He's in a drugstore, and I've just tried to prove to him that I'm God by making his pants fall down. Okay, Jeff?
Hey, wait a minute.
Okay, hold it. I should point out that if Michael Landon, let's say, didn't want to work without his pants, we could make it just that I've just made his shoelace break or something. It's not crucial. Okay. Okay.
But I have first shot at this, don't I?
Right.
Okay.
So go ahead. You're right down at the bottom.
Hey, wait a minute. Who are you anyway?
Okay. Well, let's put it this way. If miracles were toasters, I'd be General Electric. See, I know it's a brand name, but I figure on a sitcom you can get away with it, okay? All right, so Jerry, you're here.
Well, if you're who you say you are, how come you're running around taking people's pants off instead of curing world hunger or solving the energy crisis?
That's all right, there's a setup, okay. First of all, Stanley, I'm only the deity, not the president. See? Ooh, right in there. Okay. That's a message kind of thing. But you have to have that or it's not really funny. Okay. Besides, where is it written that God can't have a sense of humor? Who do you think invented rubber chickens? The devil? Are you kidding? Oh, it's the devil. Are you kidding? He wouldn't... No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, wait a minute. It's, who do you think invented rubber chickens? The devil? Are you kidding? He wouldn't know a one-liner if it hit him on the tail. And it goes on like that, and believe me, with a laugh track, it is even funnier. Hey, nice going. Mr. Jerry Hubbard, how about him, huh? Well, else we have here? We're going to do some other things. Okay. All right. We wanted to start the show off tonight with an exciting musical number, but the Singing Bird Sisters decided at the last minute that they wanted to be paid for being on the show. And we figured, hey, well, you know...
Probably my fault, something I said.
Did you?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, not again. Did you go in and tell them? Wait, we have our policies. If we let one person get paid, they're all going to be screaming for scale now, or... Really?
It's my fault, yeah.
It might be worth it then. Anyway. Well, for now, though, bye-bye birdies, and maybe we'll have those Bird Sisters on. Are you kidding me? Okay. So instead of an exciting musical number, let's turn it over to our own Happy Kine and the Mirth Makers for one of their favorites and formerly one of yours. Take it away, Hap.
Since she put me down, I've been out doing in my head. In my head. Coming late at night, and the morning I just lay in my bed. In my bed. Well, Rhonda, you look so fine. And I know it won't take much time. You gotta help me, Rhonda. Help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda. 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 Yeah, get her out of my heart. She was gonna be my wife, and I was gonna be her man. Be her man. But she let another guy come between us and ruined our plan. Ruined our plan. Well, Rhonda, you caught my eye. And I'll give you lots of reasons why. Help me, Rhonda. Help me get her out of my heart. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda.
See?
Thank you, Happy. Wasn't that wonderful, that close encounter of the Happy Kine? Recently, the singular most popular type of book has been the self-improvement or the self-help books.
Oh, I love those books. Yeah, I buy all of them. I read them all the time.
Really?
Yes, I've learned how to win through intimidation, how to be your own best friend,
Right.
how to look out for number one. I know I'm okay. You're probably not half bad. No, I really have learned to think positive. If it were not for those books, I would not be the person I am today.
Then I think you have a pretty good malpractice case against those lawyers there. Those authors. Anyway, we tease each other.
Yeah.
Hey, if you can't kid each other,
Who can you kid?
Really. Anyway, my next guest has yet another method for getting ahead in this world. He's a progressive psychologist who has certainly helped himself, that's for sure, by writing the bestseller, Winning Through Acting Crazy. Please welcome Dr. Stanley Turnbull. That was pretty normal.
Yeah.
Listen, welcome to the show, Stanley.
Thank
and
you.
for openers, why don't you just tell our audience how you first got on the show tonight? That's a good example.
Okay, Barth. Well, some time ago, I started calling your producer and asked to have me on the show. And when he refused, I threatened to kill myself.
See, I get that same feeling, and I am on.
Well, it didn't work at first, actually. And finally, I called and I said, all right, I'm about to kill myself right now. And I fired a gun over the phone. You should have heard this guy scream at the other end.
Yeah, well, he hates that. People killing themselves on the phone. He
I
hates
can
it.
understand that.
Sure.
My gosh, you didn't really do it, did you?
Well, sure.
Jerry,
Hey, here I am, right, Jerry?
You'd have to be you must be some nutcase.
No. It just proves, it merely proves a theory of my book. You can get whatever you want by acting crazy.
how can the average Joe, let's say, apply your theory to his everyday life?
Okay. Here's something everybody can appreciate, all right? You're standing in a long line at the supermarket, right? Try something like this. Okay? Now stay with me on this, right?
I'm with you, I think.
I can't hear a darn thing, but anyway. Whoa! You tap the lady in front of you, right? And you ask her for a light, okay? Just stay with me on this. Now, she is absolutely liable to ask the lady, tell you to talk to the lady in front of her, right? So on down the line. Before you know it, you have worked your way right up to the front of the line. Huh?
Do you remember which ones were in your nose? Is it these two? We'll just throw those out.
Get those out of there. I think one of these here.
And
yeah, that's damaged right there.
Yeah, and that was ears.
Okay. Well, it's disgusting, but it's effective, you know?
Listen, what about getting ahead at work? A lot of people need to advance themselves at work. You know, an average guy, let's say he doesn't have the nerve really to go in and say to his boss, hey, I want a raise. You know?
Or suppose you want your boss to fire someone else so you can move up.
Okay. People have... You know, people make a case that craziness is not hereditary. I tend to doubt that.
Yeah, I think so. Listen, are you having much success peddling, or selling, sorry, peddling this book here?
Are you kidding? They're selling like hotcakes. I have
Great.
excellent sales technique, too.
Okay, what would that be? You actually just
that would be
act
something
crazy
like
around
this.
them and,
Would you like to buy this book, Barth? Because if you would not buy this book, your guest here gets it.
and people actually fall for it. That's great. Listen, I can't really, that's out of bounds for me. That's not my space. I have my space, whatever you two work out.
Let me put it this way, Blondie.
Jerry, he's pointing that at you.
Well, I think, just to be safe,
Maybe we,
I might buy one.
I'll take one, and it says 698 list. Here's 8. And why don't you give me the gun? Give me the gun as well.
Hey, that's all right. The gun isn't loaded. What do you think I am, crazy?
We'll share the one copy.
Hey, okay. It works. Does it not work?
Yeah, it worked. We'll be right back after these words. Stay with us.
Smart TV viewers compare.
Now, you notice, Happy, I used just the finger here, not the real thing. And don't ever do that again. It wasn't loaded, so we're all right. I have kind of a treat for you right now. Our very, very special guest is a gentleman who was on another network. I won't need to say which one, but it ends with C, doesn't it? Or was it S? Okay, you don't want to say either. Okay. It wasn't UBS. It was another network. It was a show called Barney Miller. He's not here. But this gentleman was able to parlay a role on Barney Miller into his own show. The show is called Fish, and the gentleman is Abe Vigoda. Gee, this is kind of a thrill. We've never met before, but terrific. I've seen you so many times on TV. You're smaller on TV. You're about like that. You know, we've never met, Abe, and sometimes when that happens, our talent coordinator will, you know, do some research and dig up some information, etc.
Great dance act here.
Did you like it?
Oh, yeah, gee, it's a tough act to follow. You know, I was going to dance tonight on the America Tonight show, but after that act, I couldn't do as well. Gee, Happy, what's his name?
Happy Kind.
Happy Kind was excellent. I could never compete with you, sir.
Did you like that? That was the Beach Boys.
When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a tap dancer, Happy. And I went to my mother and I said, gee, can you give me $1 a week? I want to learn how to tap dance. There's a certain studio there that teaches young children.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, are you kidding? We haven't got any money. You're lucky you have some bread and water in the house. So I used to go in the bathroom and tap dance on the tile, you see.
Ah.
And I learned to be a left-footed tap dancer. I cannot tap dance on my right foot, but just on my left foot.
So it's sort of circles, or?
Circles and all kinds of things. But I'm a frustrated tap dancer. But in the old days, you know, we had the Nicholas brothers and Fred Astaire, and I used to watch them, and I said, gee, if I can only tap dance. But I ended up being an actor, and,
Yeah, very
so
good.
whenever I see someone like Happy Kind,
Yeah.
I really am so jealous. He's so wonderful.
Well, it's not often that you get the kind of breaks Happy had. When he was a kid, like you say, you have your dream. He said, I want to be a musician in the worst way, and he got it.
Would you like to? Would you like to see my left-footed?
Can you do a little, Hap, can we hit up a little bit of...
T for two.
T for two?
Hey, you're over here. Follow me.
Faster. Oh, fantastic. So next it'll be a variety show, I think, tap and acting and everything like that.
Yes, that's right.
Are you doing everything you've always wanted to do? I mean, are you getting it all out of your system? Or would you
Well,
want to do opera or paint or whatever?
Opera? No, opera. Where did you get opera from?
Said that you were interested in opera here.
No. Where did you get that? My, what a research department you got. Opera? Never heard about it.
Okay, and
What
you-
else?
well, maybe these are all wrong. You're not rooming with Dwayne Hickman? What do you have? So, it says here, how's the movie, the new movie?
The new movie? Yes, I did a movie called The Cheap Detective, Neil Simon's new movie. which
Wonderful
will
film.
Be out in wonderful film. It hasn't been out yet, but it is a wonderful film when it comes out. Where did they get this information? He saw the movie, it's not even out. But all right, continue.
Well, that's just kind of a standard thing.
I had a different movie here. I had a movie here called The Joy of Salmon Fishing in New Brunswick, so that's probably where that mistake came in.
I thought he was the voiceover on that.
Yeah.
Someone tells us you're building that retirement dream home in Tahiti.
Retirement dream. Do I look that old?
Well, no, but maybe it's
First of all, you just saw me tap dance. I am an athlete. I jog 2 miles a day. I just got through playing handball, and to prove to you that I am not ready to retire, to prove to you that I can move as fast as any young man, I'll go right back to the same spot and do a little number, but not tap dancing.
Okay.
Move back the camera.
Here's another number, not tap dancing.
Now, this is just showing how wonderful it is to exercise all of your life. Since a young boy, I've been exercising 5 days a week, and this is the result for a man my age. And what I would like the orchestra to do is bump, 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 bump. Thank you.
That much?
That's all. Bump with the drum. Bump, bump, bump. What? And follow me. Bump, 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 bump. Not even breathing.
That was about a 4-minute mile if you stretch it out there. I almost
half
expected him to fly.
Yeah, I understand that kind of exercise, too, of just running real hard but not getting ahead. It's the way I've been here with this show. So, well, anything else that you have, Jerry?
If both of your sons are college baseball stars, not even...
Both of my sons. I don't have sons. I have one daughter. She's 25 years old. Where did you get the sons from?
I don't know, from our research girl who was out to
Your
lunch.
research girl.
And, gee, we should, whoever these cards are for, we should have them on also.
Absolutely.
Because that
Sounds
might
like a
be...
fascinating person. I don't know. Not certainly. Listen, oh, you can't stick around? Welcome to stick around. Well, we didn't know you before, but certainly it's a pleasure to know you now. We look forward to that Cheap Detective movie there,
Yes.
and also keep watching Fish.
I'm also going on a love boat. That's right. Yes.
Oh, that's terrific.
Yes, they called me up just recently and they said, would you like to make love to Nancy Walker? I says, I'd
But
like
the money was good, right?
And I have just completed my, my series for the season.
Mm-hmm.
We expect to be back in the fall. And they said, would you like to go on a 6-day cruise, making love to Nancy Walker? And I said, I'd be delighted. So in about 2 weeks, I shall go on a cruise to Mexico and see all the beautiful cities with Nancy Walker kissing me daily. And it's going to be a lot of fun. That's my next assignment.
Well, that's about all the time we have for tonight. I'd like to thank Happy Kind, the Mirth Makers, for that darn close version of Help Me Rhonda. They'll get that. They'll get it. They'll keep trying. Ladies, wonderful dancing. Stanley, best of luck with your new book, and keep the gun in the holster, okay? And my very, very special guest, Mr. Abe Vigoda. Let's wish him the best and keep the message. Chris will be back next fall. We'll watch for it. Jerry Hubbard, see you tomorrow night.
Also appearing on tonight's show were Richard Klein as Dr. Stanley Turnbull, Michelle Delafave and Jean Gambrell as the dancers, and a special guest appearance by Mr. Abe Vigoda.